Hi, this is Craig Ballantyne, editor of Early to Rise, the internet's most popular wealth and success newsletter. And I'm here with a special goal-setting gift for you today. It was many years ago that I first read this wisdom in Early to Rise. Every few months, you should spend a few minutes thinking about your 4 life goals. One for your wealth, one for your health, one for your social self, and one for your personal enrichment. These are not goals that change every day based on whims, but these are goals that require personal reflection and introspection. These are goals that also need a long-term vision. And so today, from all of us here at ETR, we give you the gift of a vision for your life. Because you need a vision of where you want to be before you decide on the action steps that will take you there. After all, you can't get directions without a destination, right? Imagine trying to tell the GPS in your car, get me to where I want to go, and nothing more. You get nowhere. You need to be specific, very specific. And you need to know where you want to go. You must have a vision before you start strategic planning. So grab a pen and paper because we're going to help you decide where you want your life and business to be in 5 years from now. By creating this vision, you create a destination. The vision will help you make the right decisions and dictate your actions to help you achieve this vision. And believe me, you'll be amazed at how close you'll get to your vision. In fact, don't be surprised if you get exactly what you want. It happened to me. Back in 2003, I decided I enjoyed the Early to Rise newsletter so much that someday I wanted to have my own version. I wanted to help millions of people improve their lives just like ETR was doing. So in 2006, I first shared this vision with a business coach, and then I shared it again with my business partner Matt Smith in 2010. 6 months later, he had negotiated a deal through his network that allowed us to acquire the Early to Rise website. My vision came true, my exact vision, and it was achieved because my vision dictated my actions, such as writing every day, networking, helping others, and sharing my vision. And all that moved me closer to my goals each day. So don't be surprised if you have an equally amazing story to share after putting your vision down on paper and sharing it with the people you know, love, and trust. So let's say your vision is this. In 5 years from now, you want to be retired from your day job while still making income from a business that you can run from anywhere in the world. You want to be healthy, energetic, and have a loving relationship with your spouse, and you want your kids to be self-reliant, financially literate, and independent thinkers. If that's your vision, then how will this dictate your actions? Will you spend each night eating junk food in front of the TV, ignoring family time, letting your kids play video games in their room? No, of course not. When you keep your vision top of mind, it will help you make the right decisions and choose the right actions congruent with your vision. So instead, you'd be serious about establishing a second income in your spare time, working on your relationship with your spouse, spending time with your kids, teaching them what is important to you, and building healthy habits to extend and energize your life. So here's how to create your vision. By the way, I want to give credit to the originator of this method, Ari Wenswig, owner of the famous Zuckerman's Deli business in Ann Arbor, Michigan. He first shared these strategies in an article in Inc. magazine, and it was a game changer in my life and my business. Ari recommends the following 3 steps for creating your vision. Step 1, pick a time frame. It could be 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years, but Ari recommends 5 years. That really allows you to think big without it seeming too abstract. Now, 10 years might be a little too far into the future for some people, so 5 years is the best. Step number 2, use the questions that we're going to talk about in a second to help you write a first draft. Now, do not reject any of these ideas. Instead, come up with a big, audacious vision and be as clear, concise, and specific as possible. So step 2 is write your first draft. Ari also recommends that you write from the future as though you had already achieved your vision. For example, here's the first paragraph I wrote in the vision for one of my fitness information publishing businesses. The year is 2015. We have 25 publishing clients spread over a dozen countries, each making a minimum of $250,000 a year in gross revenue, with some clients doing over $3 million per year in gross revenue. And our clients are like family, not only to us, but also to each other. Now, it sounds like fantasy, but it's my vision of reality. That's why your vision must be written from the future, as if one day you will truly be saying this, as I truly expect to say that about that business. Okay, step 3, get feedback, rewrite, and then share your vision. You want to share your vision with those who will implement it, and then move on to the next step, which is the how of strategic planning that will lay the path for helping you reach that vision. So step 3 is to share it. All right, so now about writing that vision. Here are some questions from Ari that I modified a little bit so we can address your wealth, family, and health. First, what does your organization or family look like in that 5-year span? How do you measure success? And I want you to be specific here. What do you refuse to do? What does your family refuse to do? And what is your mission and movement? This is a big one. Even your family can have a mission and movement. Don't neglect that one. How do you feel about your business, family, and health? And what are the 3 most important things to your business, family, and health? Next, what kind of people will you need to connect with? So what kind of network are you going to need to build? And what are everyday tasks that go about improving your business, family, and health? What do people in your community say about your business, family, and health? And what is your end game? Is it working 6 hours per day, making 6 figures, and focusing more on your family than growing your business to 7 figures? If so, that's fine. Just be specific. Know exactly where you want to go. Don't just write down, make more money. Next, take a look at your health and your family history of health. What do you need to improve here? And what resources do you need to achieve all of these changes? It's probably not as much money as you think. And finally, what really makes you happy in life? Write that down. Now that you've written down your answers for all of these, write out your vision for where you want you, your business, your family, and your health to be in 5 years from now. Write a summary as if you were writing from the future, having already achieved your vision. You'll soon have a powerful statement that is going to guide you to more success in the next 5 years than you've had in the past 25. This is Craig Valentine, and from all of us here at ETR, please enjoy this gift of a vision for your life. And make sure to join us in our upcoming goal-setting coaching program, where we'll help you have your best year ever and achieve your dreams in the next 12 months.